Hi guys, this is Chris again. Today I would like to talk to you a little bit about traveling because I think that actually I cannot ignore that fact that traveling 42 countries of the world made me to a very big extent who I am. I think that if you are in your 20s, this is the best investment in your future because I never met a person who would regret that they were actually spending the time on traveling when they were 20 or 20 something. For example, for me it has started with small trips within the country, within my home country. It has started in an approximate age of 10 when we with our theater club or astronomy club or some kind of scouts, we were traveling a lot inside of the country. We were also it started also around 14 when I started backpacking. I mean, not backpacking, traveling far away, but more like backpacking and go deep into the woods when you were try to find the clean water there, when you carry all your food on you and you're traveling for 20 days non-stop, stuff like that. So these adventures, they have always been a tremendous challenge for me, and I kind of became a new person every single time. And when I became a little older, when I met more and more travelers just like myself, I realized that there are actually many opportunities to travel for free, and also to travel for free as a youngster who is curious and who is eager to learn. For example, participating in some kind of youth assemblies or trainings or seminars or even contests where you can just write some essay and then travel somewhere as a winner. I think I will leave some useful links for you guys down in the description section down below. You can check them out. Then later I discovered low-cost traveling, which doesn't mean not necessarily means that you have to travel, on horses or camels and sleep under the bridge, but you can actually travel with planes, live in some decent hostels, and maybe it will be 8-bed room where you will sleep, but it will be still a decent place to stay. So I will also link you down below some useful sources which actually sharing some deals or some last minute calls where you can find yourself some awesome trip. I found a couple of really cool offers like that. For example, I've been traveling to Panama a couple of years ago.
Мы находимся в Центральной Америке.
It was a ticket, some kind of error fare where they did not charge money for the place in the plane, but only for the kind of travel, or other way around. I don't know how this error fares actually made, but the point is they appear now and then, and there are a couple of websites who are actually hunting this kind of offers, this kind of deals, and they'll just publish it, and those of you who will be first, you will just get it and just book it and go. So I booked this Panama trip. It was Berlin, Madrid, Panama City and back, same way. It was for something like 200, no, not 20. It was something like 250 euro for the round trip. That is real, actual real price. I was also very, very surprised. Also, we have been traveling to Iceland a couple of years ago. No, also around 5 years ago. It has been also not very expensive, but it was this cool airline which has just kind of started back then, Wow Air, and we traveled from Vilnius to Reykjavik non-stop and back for 280 euros, 280. And so things like that. It is actually not so hard to find them as long as you have this goal to see the world and to explore and to go for an adventure. So yeah, I will share these links in the description down below. I will definitely tell you more about traveling. I will maybe even make a separate channel. Little coming out is that we have 3 upcoming trips very soon for the next half year. We're going to Austria for skiing holiday, also with the little kid, but I'm not sure he will ski, he will probably just sled. The second trip is to Warsaw, to Poland. I love this city. There are some cherries to eat, people to hug, and I'm just really excited about that. But the highlight of this year will be 2 weeks trip to Iceland, back to Iceland again. I'm just super excited about that. I've been planning this trip something like a year in advance, because for Iceland actually makes sense to plan a year in advance, because otherwise all of the cool locations there just vanish, and essentially if you drive around the island you have practically no decent places to stay. I don't know how it is right now, but 5 years ago it was like this. Actually now I used Airbnb and Booking for my for reservations for the whole for the whole period of for this like all 2 weeks. And I must say I'm very pleasantly surprised, because the choice of amazing houses there, I mean year ahead, was just fantastic, was just fabulous. And I would definitely recommend anyone of you just using this Airbnb. I will link it down below. That is just, I mean, most of you probably already know about it, but for those of you who do not, please check it out, because this is the way of living like local or with locals in the same house. Yeah, I will definitely keep you up to date about this trip. As I said, maybe it will be just even separate channel, because this channel is not exactly about traveling. I don't want to mix everything together. So please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you have on your mind for this year? Which trips have you planned for yourself? And please subscribe and like this video so that more people can see it, and hopefully you liked it. And thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.